Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Andre. I hope you're all well today. Today's video is it's not really an unboxing because I've unboxed it already, so it's a reveal. So here goes. I did mention this in one of my videos. So here's the big brown box that it came in. And inside the brown box we have another brown box. This is how it all came packed, just here. And the receipt is sitting in the cord just there. So put that down. Take the cord off. Just slide it off like so. And inside the box we have this, and that's it. That's how Louis Vuitton do their packaging. Very, very, very different to Chanel packaging, where you get all the fan paper and the folded paper. You basically get the box and the item inside a dust bag, or at least that's how mine came. So here it is. This is my reveal today, and it is the Pochette Metis. I've been playing with this morning just to see what fits and what doesn't fit in this bag. So this bag comes with a story, as usual, me and my stories. So this, I've seen this countless times on YouTube, but didn't really consider this bag until we were away to York, and I took my boy bag with me just so I could be able to give it a good review, and it's then that I realised what was missing in my collection of bags, and that was a crossbody bag, a no worry crossbody bag, but that could also be dressed up. Now I do have another crossbody bag, which is my Gucci bag just here. Great bag, but it's very, 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 very casual. So actually this messenger bag is actually from the men's department. Yes, it is a lot cheaper than the Pochette Metis, but it's very very, very casual. So I needed a crossbody bag that I didn't have to worry about and that was dressy. And I realised that when we were away and we had my 2-year-old grandson with us, and the last thing I needed to do was worry about a bag because my grandson was there and he's climbing all over you, and really, so that's when I started thinking that's what I need. And the bag that came into mind was the Pochette Metis. But I was looking at this bag actually just when I brought it out. I realised again with Gucci, if you see it's all scuffed and scratched, and it's really right down through to the canvas. But anyway, not about this bag. Talking about this bag here. So yeah, so on the way back from York, we came back through Manchester, which is kind of my place that I like to shop for Chanel and things. I don't have Chanel anywhere near me. So we stopped at Manchester, and my daughter-in-law and I decided to have a look around the shops, and in we went into Louis Vuitton, and we were looking at the bags, and of course I'd heard that, you know, there was you couldn't get hold of these bags. There was none in Europe. So we went in and I thought, I'll ask anyway. I'm here, nothing to lose. So in we went. This essay there asked if we needed any help, and I just happened to say to her I was interested in looking at the Pochette Metis. So I asked if she had any. She says, hold on, I'll check. And I kind of went, really? What I was expecting her to say, no, really, we don't have any. I'll maybe check online for you, but I'll go round the back. And out she came with a Pochette Metis. And I'm like, no, So I took the bag, I tried the bag on, and I loved it. The minute I tried the bag on and everything, I loved it. And then I started thinking, what is this about? You know, it's supposed to be, you're supposed to not be able to get this. And I've walked, first time of asking, into Louis Vuitton, and they've got a Pochette Metis, and I thought, it's hype. It's all hype, 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 hype. So I said to the SA, right, we're going to go off to lunch. I'll have a wee think about it, and I'll come back for it. So off we went to lunch, had our lunch, and I thought, and I still wasn't sure because I'm thinking, I don't get this. So got to the doors of Louis Vuitton, and I thought, do you know what? I'll just order it when I go home. And we travelled back home and thought about it and thought about it, and I thought, you idiot, you had the Pochette Metis in your hand, and I thought, I'll just phone up. So got up in the morning and phoned up for the Pochette Metis. I'm sorry, we don't have any in stock. I says to her, and she says, I'll just check, and we don't have any in Europe. And I said, really? I said, because I was in Manchester yesterday and they had one in the shop. And she said, yeah, we don't know if there's anything wrong with that one. I don't know why there's one, and blah, blah, blah. I says, well, could you check if they still have that one in stock for me? So off she went, came back, and she said, yes, they still have it, and they'll hold it for you. I said to her, yep, that's great. One problem, I'm now not in Manchester. I've had to travel back home. So could you have this bag sent to my home address? To cut that story short, the basic answer to that was no. So I put the phone down and I phoned back. And I said, and of course, hello, how can I help you? And it was, I'm phoning about an item that I have reserved. Okay, what's the item? She said, so it was somebody else I was speaking to now. So of course this is a call centre, because when you phone Louis Vuitton, it's always a call centre. You can never, and I asked to get put through to the Manchester store in Selfridges, but they won't do that for some reason. I don't know. So anyway, so she phoned up Manchester. They still had it. She then said to me that, I'll not name any names, but I do have their names, would phone me back. The SA in Manchester would phone me back, take my details, and have the bag sent to me. So I waited and waited and waited, and no call back. So I phoned back to Louis Vuitton, which of course is a call centre, and it was gone. Sold. Surprise, surprise. That particular bag was sold. So I was not happy. So sent an email. So the person I spoke to gave me an email address, and I sent off a complaint to Louis Vuitton, to which I had no reply. So my son then said to me, look, you're wasting your time emailing, just tweet. Just put out a tweet. And I kid you not. So we tweeted that we had bad service from Louis Vuitton. The tweet, I had an answer to the tweet. I had somebody ask for my details. They got back to me. And basically what happened was I got a call to say that they've checked for a Pochette Metis. There was none in Europe at all. But what they would do is they've contacted the workshop, and as soon as one is completed, they'll have that sent out to me, which took about a week and a half. And here is the Pochette Metis, which was completed at the workshop, and they've had sent out to me. So there you go. If you've got a complaint, tweet. So that was my big long story about the Pochette Metis, and that's how I got hold of my Pochette Metis within a week of wanting one, basically a week and a half of wanting one. So about the Pochette Metis now, so it has this beautiful S-lock here. Now what I noticed about this, actually to close this, it's quite hard to close when there's nothing in it, but what I did notice about the lock here is I expected that when you press both these that they will both move. This one on this side doesn't actually move. So it's just this one. I think that's just to balance your finger to open the lock. So if anybody knows differently, that's how mine works anyway. So if that's not the case, could somebody please let me know, but that's how this works. So this side here doesn't move, and it's only this side here that moves to unlock the lock here. So here we have the S-lock here, the Louis Vuitton S-lock. We have the Pochette leather just here, and on the top and on the side of the bag just here and here. So that's the only bit of Pochette you get on the bag. So it's the monogram canvas all the way around underneath as well, and you have the zipped pocket just here at the back, which still got the blue sticker on, which I've yet to remove. So I expect I'll be using this pocket for my phone just in here. And as far as I know, yep, the date code is in this pocket here on a bit of Pochette leather. I haven't checked it out, but I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's on the side seam just in there. There's your date code. And this is how the bag came, had no stuffing in it at all. Notice some people when they unbox their bags, more so in America, they seem to have that, oh, got lipstick all over the bag, that kind of bubble stuff in it, but I've got some of mine which I'll put in. And the monogrammed strap just came rolled up like that. It wasn't actually buckled when it came, but I've buckled it, and I need it at the longest setting, so I'll just put that on the bag just now. So it just basically hooks on like so, and I love the fact that it's this monogram canvas, the strap. Again, that's what I was looking for, kind of a carefree bag. So that's the strap on the bag. Inside we have the middle pocket here is your biggest pocket here, and then just another pocket here. So that's the bag. I'll just put in a couple of things in it just so you can see what it looks like. So I've got my bag here that I use every day, and I'll just grab hold. So this is actually the cover for my iPad mini, which I'm using to film. So when I've tried it out, the iPad mini fits in this pocket here without my cover. With my cover on, it doesn't fit, but it does fit in there. I have my big stuffed Sarah wallet, which really is quite stuffed just now. Really, if I'm going to use this bag, I'm going to use... if I'm rushing out, I'll stick this in because I don't need a lot of stuff. But I would probably get a smaller wallet out to use. I'm actually looking at the Chanel wallets just now. So that fits in there. But it wouldn't be that easy to get out, but it does fit in there. So that's in the first pocket. So I would put, let's see if I can just balance this down a bit easier. Balance that down there. And tilt this down. I think that would, yeah, that would be easier to do. I think, yeah, that's better. So I would put your iPad mini in there if it's in a cover, without a cover in the back. The Sarah wallet would fit in there. What else do we need? Keys, you could fit in there. Agenda, always carry this about with me, slides in there. And what else? really that would be the kind of main things. I've tried the PM Cosmetic Pouch. There's no point putting this in there. It takes far too much room. It does fit in the front of your bag there, so if you really needed to carry this, you could put that in there and a kind of a smaller wallet in here. Get a smaller wallet out. So we Gucci small wallet here. So I suppose you could kind of put that in there and rest that there. I mean, my pouch is, I do keep my keys in there. Would it close? No way. So this really is not a good idea. You just have to throw in your lipstick and whatever you wanted. So that's a big wallet in there. PM, agenda, iPad, keys, and then you can throw in a lipstick or whatever on the top there. There's no way you're going to fit your big case in like that. So you'd probably put that in a soft case and put them in there. And that's it. Oh, here's my baby girl coming in. Hey, baby, look. We update on her. There, she's still got her wee cone on her head. And it's her wee scar just there. Okay? Right, away you go, missies. Said hello, go away. So yeah, so this is what the bag looks like packed. I'll just tilt this back up and I'll show you what it looks like on. Got everything everywhere now. So this is the bag crossbody just here. Like I said, I have it at the longest setting, and this is where it comes to with me on the longest setting. That's what it looks like crossbodied, and I like my bags quite long. I don't like it sitting up high. I like them that way I can get into them, in and out, and yeah. So, worry-free bag. You can wear it on your shoulder, and again, at that length, it's fine on your shoulder. Still looks like a lovely bag, just as a shoulder bag. Or you can use it handheld like so. Again, lovely. There we go. Suppose you can even hold it as a clutch. Take the strap off and hold it as a clutch. Yeah, absolutely love this bag. Really, really, really glad I got my hands on it. So if you would like to know anything else about this bag, then just leave me a comment. I'll try and answer for you. So yeah, that's the bag there. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, then please give it the thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you, and I better go before this dog wrecks the place. So there she goes, jumping everywhere. Right, say bye. She's been chewing her stitches, that's why she's got this one. Bye. Bye everybody.